What's good, everybody? What's good, everybody? Just checking the sound and everything. Just give me a second. Gotta invite the guest in. What's good, everybody? This is another episode, well, a live episode of Talking Shit About Shit. All right, right now we just waiting for the guest to come on in. He all the way up there in Georgia, so he could not be in studio. So yeah, we gonna have him come on the live. Come on now, Devin. Come on in now. How's everybody else? How's everybody doing? Like tuning in right now, you know? Hoping that bro comes in soon. Yeah, but basically, this is a show where we have fun, get lit, and thank God while we're doing it. We're gonna talk to my friend Devin McCoy, aka Default Nine. He's a metal artist. So we're gonna go ahead and talk about that and see how everything's going because he's recently started a new label and he has a new single out. So we're gonna see what's up. We're gonna have some fun. While we waiting for him, I'm gonna go ahead and grab me a drink though. I'll be right back. Hey bro, what's good? Devin, you in here? Just go ahead request to join the video. Yo, my brother from what's up, man? How's everything going?
Yeah, it's going. It's going.
Yeah, man. I know how the days be. But what's been going on, man? How you been so far? With everything going on with the corona and everything.
Man, I can't stand Corona, bro. Corona be
Me
throwing
either.
plans and shit, and you're just like, dude.
Yeah. Like I had so many performances that were supposed to be coming up, and I couldn't take any of them because like Corona just started shutting everything down. So everybody was like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna have to push it back. We're gonna have to push it back." Then completely just cutting it because they gotta cut their losses after a while. So
I was in Orlando, bro, and they were like, it was going good, and then I got laid off by like three different music things I was doing, and I was like, well, damn, and I had to come back to Waycross. So, yeah, not
yeah,
not a good look. I'm only here for like, I'm only gonna be here like maybe a few months, and I'm out again because
Oh man, you don't miss Waycross, man. Waycross is awesome.
Ross, what's wrong? Yeah, no, ain't nothing out here.
Man, no, I actually used to like Waycross because it was just like it was a different scenery. Like when I'm down here in Florida, it's like it's too everything's just moving way too fast. Like I like that slow laid back vibe you got in Waycross. I don't know, I enjoyed it.
I mean, I like the fast pace though, but then again, like fast pace is the better venue for like the stuff I do. Whereas like
Yeah,
Waycross is more built around the type of genres and stuff that you're into. So like
yeah.
me, it's real hard for me to go to LL Creek and play some screamy music and everyone go, "Oh, that shit goes hard." They're gonna be like, "What the hell?"
Nah, I feel you, man. I feel you, man. You gotta go with it. You gotta go where the getting's good, man. But we gonna go ahead and get the show started, man. All right. Usually the first segment is called the drink of the week, where I present like a new drink that I found, like do my through my like lookings on YouTube and everything.
Yeah.
So this week, since I got you on, I got a drink called the Bittersweet.
Is it the bittersweet? All right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I'm just saying it's called bittersweet because even this conversation is bittersweet because it's like I'm glad to see you, but I would have loved to see you in person, man.
Oh yeah, this is true. True.
Yeah. So it's a real simple drink. It's some brown rum, some ginger beer, and just a little bit of lime juice. But it actually comes out really good.
All right.
All
A little bit long.
right.
Well,
A little
you
bit,
Jared,
just a scotch.
and Jared amaretto sours. I've never had them before, and I was like, "Oh, that's good."
They are actually really good.
I'm gonna try that bittersweet though.
Yeah. But we're gonna go ahead to go into the next segment, which is actually the guest spotlight. So I'm just gonna ask you 5 questions about, like your music career and what's going on and everything. Just be open and honest with me, okay?
All right, bro.
Alrighty. First question. What do you hate and or enjoy about being in the industry, in the music industry, I'd say?
What I hate and or enjoy?
And or.
I do both. I'll do both.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
What? We'll start off with what I hate so that I can end it on a positive note.
Right.
What I hate, especially right now, is venues and like just everything they get hit so hard with the like expectation that you're just supposed to be able to like make it through like a hard time, kind of like COVID right now. So you
Right.
like really small venues out here that were doing really well for themselves while economy was going good, and then you throw a wrench into their whole business plan. Even the big ones like Live Nation has changed their whole entire policy now for like music playing and like anything. So like a big band, when they finally get to go play again, they end up having to pay the venue more money than they do than they're gonna make off the venue now because of
Oh,
this
wow.
big that has happened. Like they've changed the whole policy. So a band literally, let's just say, let's say I made it big league, right? And then I was on Live Nation venue. Say I was gonna play Rockville in Jacksonville or something, but they were gonna be in
Right.
Daytona. So say I was gonna go play. Say
Hmm.
something happens, the tour management says, "Yo, we can't make this show. We're gonna have to go to a different show." Live Nation then charges that band like over 25% revenue for not being able to make that show because of
Oh.
the thing that happened policy. So like you didn't even show up. You couldn't help it. And they took
Yeah.
5% of any money you were gonna make right out the gate. You're
Oh
like,
man.
bro, that's wild, dude. I don't know, man. And then like just musicians nowadays are not they're not out to help each other anymore, man. Like it's so like I don't like you, you suck, blah 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 blah. What happened to
Yeah.
everybody? yo, I respect your music. I may not play it, but you got talent that I don't because you clearly play a different genre than me. So
Right.
help you help me out of just professional courtesy. I think that's what I
Right.
hate. But what I love though is to that same token, there's a lot of like people that you could just like so say so I'm a do it yourself artist, right? And then I started
Right.
so like I do everything pretty much on my own. So you do have guys like you, and you got like some others like Jacob, all
Yeah.
you where maybe it's because we have history, but we can still sit and talk and be like, yo, this is what I want to do. Maybe me and you should do this. Maybe we should collab on this. And you could bring like three people or four people from a completely different aspect of the music industry and be like, yo, this is what I got in my head. And you can make something really like just phenomenal that way. And
Yeah.
I do, that's great. And I love making music, period. We all know I'm the metalhead, but like, I had got some girl out of Nashville. She was like, "Hey, dude, can you like can you produce my album for me?" And I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "I only have like $1,000," and I was, "Well, I ain't gonna take the money. I'll do it for free. I just for professional courtesy, I'll produce what you got, and then if you like it, then come back to me next time." And she was like,
Right.
"Oh, yeah, like I like that. That's
Yeah.
and I miss playing much."
All right. That was a great answer, man. Oh man, like I didn't even know they did that. Like Live Nation, I did not know they did that. So
Yeah,
you just put me up on game.
like they have so many changes, but that was like the big one that I saw. It made me
Yeah.
so what the shit? Hell no, Live Nation. Uh, I'll send you the link later so you can see it.
Okay, thank you. Next question. How does it feel to be running your own label now?
It's been a dream, bro. It's been a dream. It's been a dream. Look at that card. Get that card right there, boy. Get that card
Oh
right.
yeah.
Uh, man, it's awesome. I don't gotta worry about really like output of
Yeah.
others. Like their well input for my output. Rather, I just go. Yeah, I don't feel like doing nothing today. I'm gonna not do anything today. I'm gonna chill today. I'm gonna relax and get my mind right to where when I come back and I sit down, I can like actually create music rather than feel like I'm pressured into writing something that might come out and be
Mm.
just awful. Whereas if I was with someone else or doing something for someone else, you got that timeline of like, hey, this is what you have signed to do, and you got to do it by this time, and you're gonna. I don't. Nah, dude. I don't want to be that type of guy either. So like, if anybody that I
Yeah.
help, like, you have creative freedom, man. All I do is produce to a point, engineer it, mix it, master it, all
Right.
that stuff, and you get what you want, man. That's the beauty of independent stuff, though. Like, all the
Yeah.
makers are like, no, we have to do it this way, and this is the money we're fronting you. And you, I don't think a lot of people realize like major labels are like that. So like you get signed to a major label, you get this record deal, right? But all that money they just put into you, you gotta make that money back.
You gotta not only make that money back, you gotta also basically line their pockets like before you ever even get paid.
Yeah. So you're like everyone's like, oh yeah, we just got like a $4.2 million record deal. All right, yeah, 4.2 ain't that much in the industry for one, and then you go out there and your shows don't sell because that's all you're gonna make your money off of now is merch.
Yeah.
They can literally download your music off of Spotify and never buy it. So
Yep.
it's a whole
Like, oh my goodness. Streaming?
yes.
Oh my horrible. I hate streaming. Dude, like even like with my songs that are streaming on Spotify, iTunes, wherever, it's streaming all over and I'm seeing these plays. I'm like, oh my goodness, people are actually listening to my song. But then you look at the actual money that's coming in, it's literally
Nothing,
changed.
nothing, bro. Yeah, I checked on when I put out. I was like, all right, I'm finally gonna put out that old one I did in 2013. I put it out, and it was like on Apple Music, you get the little stars, so that's how you know people are
Yeah.
downloading it. So I was like, oh snap! So I check, I had like I had like 10,000 listens on one song, and I was like, dang,
Yeah.
badass. And then I only made like, I think, what I made like $5, and I went,
Mm,
what the fuck? Off of, because it was Apple Music streaming and they didn't buy it off of iTunes. And
mm.
like, man, this is robbery. Fucking robbery. I'm gonna sit here for, what am I sit here for like 2 months, make an album, come out with it, and then I'm barely gonna have anything to show for it. So I'm literally gonna have to play it to get people to buy anything because I'm gonna end up bringing
Yeah.
my own digital download stuff with me. So
Dude, the crazy thing is, what was I gonna say? The crazy thing is, like, you'll sit there with all these plays and you're just so happy. But then when you look at the amount of time, effort, like the actual like creativity that you had to put into this like one song to actually put it out as a single, it's like it's I don't know. It's just I love music, but the music industry is just something that baffles me, man.
streaming has just, it's like, it was really just a cold case of hard cold murder, bro. It was like,
Yeah.
all right, you're a musician, so rather than making people have to buy it to hear it, we're gonna put it on a streaming site where they can listen to it whatever they want. And the only way that you
Yep.
make royalties off of it is if they do like premium or whatever, to where they have to buy our service to listen to it. So now
Yeah.
on a premium package, so now you get paid because now you're being streamed on the premium service rather than just the normal stuff where, you made 100 listens this month, you made like a fucking penny. And I'm like,
Yeah.
come on, dude. We didn't put months into this.
Oh my gosh.
Like, come on, man. That's like investing in penny stocks. That's really what that feels like. It's
Basically,
I don't
like
know.
and I don't know, it's just like the whole CD thing's going out, and I was like, that's where I was actually making my money because at one point, people were still using CDs, so I was actually making a little bit of revenue. Now with the streaming and nobody actually having, CD slots for their cars, everybody just wants to plug in the aux cord. So it's like, okay, I have to go with this wave, but at the same time, I'm really losing in this aspect.
Yeah, man. I don't. It's like it's good if you, but then that's when like major labels come in so well because the major label's gonna have all the marketing you need to where everyone's just
Yeah.
gonna, hey, did you hear that? That was bomb. Versus
Yeah.
small guys like me and you, we're out here like really pushing, trying to pushing through every door,
Yeah.
and then a lot of the time we get through a door halfway, and then they go, yeah, no, get out, and you're just like, man,
Oh man, nah man, I feel you, man. Just give me 1 second. Gotta refill.
oh,
Alrighty, we're back.
yeah.
Sorry. Alright, next question, man. What was the biggest obstacle you've had to overcome dealing with your music career?
Uh, I think mine's been more personal, really. Mine's been more personal because, like, in 13, when I recorded that first little EP I did, I
Yeah.
I didn't really know as much as I do now. Like, I've come a long way in like the 8 or however it's been, but I did not know as much. So, like, I put out like this really shitty quality thing that I thought was good because I mean, it was good to be 18 on a little 8-track mixer and a shitty laptop,
Right?
but like when you got like you go through so much because I went to college and stuff too. So like I went to Full Sail. I'm still going to Full Sail, but like
Right.
learning so much more. And I don't know. It's just as far as like knowledge in how to go about doing things. That's come a long way. But then there's also the aspect of like, man, I get real bad anxiety with myself. Like when I start writing, like I'll be sitting there
Yeah.
like the mic, right? And I'll be sitting there listening. And I'm like, all right, my music is jamming. This is going good. And you get there and you go to sing. You're like, nah, no.
You
This
gotta
ain't.
scratch the whole song.
And it just you get discouraged. You're like, yep, well, that's it today. We'll come back tomorrow. We'll try again because it's not going well today.
Literally, dude. I know how you feel because like certain days, it's like, because I actually go be in my room actually like on this mic performing like
Yeah,
right here, like because of the fact that I can't actually go out and perform anymore. So it's like I just gotta perform somewhere. And it's like some days I feel like that, and some days I feel like my songs are awesome and like they're amazing. Like and then some days it's like I suck at this. Like
yeah, straight up. Like you'll be sitting there like I know I'm talented, but like my brain is really telling me that I'm not good at this right now.
yeah,
So not not even gonna attempt it. Like
yeah,
it actually is the reason why I had just took down like everything I had up for 2013 EP. I took it all down. I was like, you know what? Nah, I'm not gonna have crap up. It's 2020 now,
yeah,
and everything's bad. So like we're gonna do some good stuff. We're gonna take this down. I'm just gonna go ahead when I'm done with because I'm almost done with this new album that's coming out. So when I'm done with this, I'll just do a complete re-recording of everything from back in 2013 and we'll
yep,
version. That way it's like, hey, I fixed my fuck up. So like,
yeah,
yeah, I was 18, I didn't know much what I was doing, and like just as like the let's show what's happened, I'll put all the old stuff on there with it, and we'll
yeah,
frame like old version, new version, or remastered version, however, just so you can see the difference in how it has come along.
yeah.
It'll feel better.
No, like seriously, bro. Like I know how, and I love talking to you because I know how you feel, man. Like there are so many songs, especially back like when we were still in high school, that I recorded, and I'm like, oh man, this song is awesome.
Yeah,
And like I've literally like with the beats that I have for them, I've had to scratch them. Like that's an old beat. I can bring it into the new, give it some new flavor, and like really make it hit. Like because like you, I also record myself, and it's like now that I have like this new technology and like my music sounds so much better and so much fuller. It's like the songs do sound better, but then sometimes I just feel like they don't like vocally they don't sound as good because of the fact that when I actually recorded it at the time, I don't know, like I kind of felt the song more because I was going through it. A lot of my songs come from,
oh
right here, like I've actually been through it. So a lot of times vocally I feel like it sounds good like, like to the ear, but like to my like heart where the song's supposed to hit, it's not hitting where I need it to though.
for sure. Yeah, there's like that's my thing. It's like I've never written anything I haven't experienced or felt ever. I just I don't think I have that capability where someone can just go, "Hey, sing these lyrics to this." Because if I read them and I go, uh, why? I don't know how to like connotation to this at all. I haven't felt it.
Yeah.
I'm a very
No, no, man, I feel you. I feel you completely. Like me, I can do the whole thing where like, like if someone wants me to sing a hook for them, I can do it. I just like as long as it's not too like racy, I really don't like my music to be really like just raunchy sounding. I hate like raunchiness in the
yeah.
mute. The whole thing with the raunchiness that's going on now, I totally hate. So as long as it's not raunchy and it's something that's more uplifting, or even if it is a little bit on the raunchy side, as long as it isn't like where I'm talking about like killing and shooting up the whole freaking building and all that. Like as long as it's not something like that, I can deal.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah. Whereas like me, yeah, I get you on the raunchy. Yeah, I don't, especially in hip hop. Yeah, like
Yeah.
raunchy in hip hop, it just gets me like, yeah, I'm I'm not on it. But like,
No, I feel you, man.
to that same token though, I do like Hobson, and that man don't
Yeah.
have. He has no fucking care ever. He's just like, I'm gonna say what I want to say, and I'm like, yo, get it, boy. So, I mean, I guess to that notion,
No, man, I feel you, man.
but yeah, man.
Dude. All right, next question. I'm gonna ask you this. Uh, all right, if you could put your music in any era, like if your music could match with a perfect era that you felt, what era would that be? Would it be more like, like early like 90s or like into the coming into the 2000s? Like where would you play like if your songs were to hit like at a perfect time, where do you think that would be?
Probably most definitely around our birth year, bro. Yeah,
Mm.
like probably 95 up through like maybe like 2008. I feel like I would be doing bomb ass right now because
Right.
grew up on like that type of influence. Like so nowadays everybody all the like bands you hear now kind of have the same thing going on whereas like
Yeah.
hey stuff I'm writing now like it's good to me and I don't think a lot of my stuff is good at for me to say that like really that like me kind of giving myself credit that I don't ever usually do. So like
Yeah.
I just feel like I would be doing much better probably in like mid 80s to late like well like yeah that would be mid 2000s because it's 2020 now so
Yeah.
yeah
Oh my God, we're old.
yeah bro my Facebook feed showed up the other day it was like here's a memory from 4 years ago and it was my daughter all fat and chunky and I was like a newborn and I was like oh shit not okay
Oh man, that's
time
crazy, man.
yeah
Life, life is a mother.
oh yes bro
Oh
yeah
man.
I was like
We gonna talk some more, but we're gonna talk some more after the whole interview and everything.
yeah
But yeah, life's a mother, man. Alrighty. Well, I think we're gonna go ahead and go into the next segment. The segment usually has a different name, but due to the fact that it's got kind of a crazy name, and I'm trying to not get kicked off of Instagram. We're gonna call it "What the F."
okay
Yeah, it's called something way crazier, but yeah, we'll talk
and
about
then
that later.
you just say, you know what, Instagram? I don't care. Just say it.
Oh man. Hey, all right. Did you hear about the whole thing with Meg The Stallion and Tory Lanez?
No, no,
Well,
dude.
basically, huh?
No, I haven't.
Okay. Well, basically, uh, Meg Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez were leaving someone's house, and somehow Meg Thee Stallion ended up getting shot in both feet. And they found that Tory Lanez had a gun in the car, but they didn't say that he was the one that shot her. What do you like? What do you think about that? What is that? What like? It tells me something, but I'm just saying, like, what do you think of that situation?
So, so correct me if I'm wrong. So they were leaving a house, and
Yeah,
then
they were leaving like a party or something like that.
like mid leaving, one of them got shot with in both feet.
Yeah,
Uh, I don't know, man. I haven't heard about it. More information. I just, it's like one of those things where it's like, well, damn, what'd you do? How'd you get shot?
that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like every like,
Dude,
and like no, she came on, like and was like saying like people are joking about it. I'm not joking about it. Like honestly, I'm just trying to figure out like what exactly happened because you didn't say okay, yes, Tory Lane shot me. She just was basically like like it was like somebody really did try to shoot her. She didn't name Tory exactly, but I'm saying he's the only one in the car, and he was the one who went to jail
Yeah,
for a
so
gunshot. So
I had some
I
kind
don't
of
know.
something that happened, and then probably got like too heated or something. I don't know. That's like I said, I need more information. I don't want to be like a speculator.
Yeah, it's not
I,
enough.
yeah, I don't ever like being a speculator.
Yeah. So yeah, we're not gonna speculate on it too much. All I'm gonna say is, Meg Stallion, we're praying for you. We hope that you know you're doing fine, and we're gonna go ahead and keep on moving. This is actually the last segment of the show. It's called Testimony Time. It's a time where we thank God for bringing us through a situation or something that was just like completely like out there. Like I don't know if you have a story, but you know, do you?
Uh, I mean, I probably have a few, but yeah, yeah. I'll
Just
put,
like
I'll do one that's like more geared towards like the new music that's coming. Cause like it was me kind
okay,
of story in music. So it's
okay.
it was like 2 years ago. It was like 2018. It was April. Um, Me and my ex-wife were going through like the roughest part of our like divorce and stuff. And
Yeah.
she was uh she was out there like in my face cheating on me while we were married, and she had got pregnant with this other dude's kid, and then she had a miscarriage, and it was just like all kinds of stuff. It was hardcore. And then she tried to take my kids from me. So like I wasn't having a good time, man. I got mental health
Yeah.
already, so like that was like the bottom for me. I was like, all right, well, if I'm losing the only two things that I really care about other than like being a musician, because like they're just not even the same. Like my kids are like top notch number one priority.
Right.
Music right after that. So I mean, like, what is there for me to do in this depressive state? Not seeing my children. So, like I got really down. I got
Yeah.
bad, and I not proud of it, but I attempted suicide 2 years ago. And if it was not for one of my buddies walking in the house to catch me, then I would have been gone. And ever since then, I've been trying to keep myself out of that dark spot. So
Yeah.
I wrote a song called "The Darkness." It's basically explaining everything that I felt in that moment, and kind of like going into this. I get it now. I get why people feel so off and why they get to that point. Like I never
Yeah.
understood till I was in it. So like it's more of just kind of trying to explain that dark feeling you get and that helplessness. Like you're just so alone. Like and people when they hear like alone, they think it's just you being in your house or somewhere by yourself. That's not even what alone feels like. Alone is really being like you're loving someone and you love some things so much, but you don't get anything back from those things that you give so much to.
Hmm.
And that's where like this just true hardcore loneliness comes from. And it's not a good look. So
Yeah.
if I give a testimonial, I definitely give a testimonial on the grabbing strength after that to be able to like not end all and continue forward because it's definitely better. I would have missed a lot in 2 years. Granted, COVID happened and all this other stuff happened that put a wrench in the plan and put me back on my ass. But I mean, I'd
Yeah.
rather my ass not be able to see my kids grow up or be able to own a label now or put out more music.
Right. That's that's awesome, man. Like, and I apologize, like as a friend, because I didn't even know that. Like, I feel like sometimes I get a little too caught up in what I'm doing, and I don't really check on you guys like I need to.
Yeah, we.
So, like, I just apologize, man, because I did not know you were going through any of that, man.
I mean, it ain't on you, man. We all got stuff. We all could have been better. Like, I didn't even see I didn't see Jeremy and Jared until I got back to Waycross, and the only reason that I
Yeah.
started seeing them was because they saw me at one of the stores and they were like, "Hey!" And then next thing you know, we're like, "Oh yeah, we gotta chill again." And then yeah, so I mean, we all gotta be
Like,
better.
oh man,
Yeah, you just we
dude,
let
when I saw that picture,
yeah
oh my goodness, I was like, no. I was like, oh man, all of y'all, like, all of y'all, like, lined up, and I'm like, bro, like, cause I was there for about like 2 months.
yeah
I stayed up there for my birthday in February and everything, and like, I finally came home because me and Jared had chilled out. I didn't even know Jeremy was even down there. Like, I thought Jeremy was still like up there towards Atlanta.
yeah
So
yeah.
seeing all you guys there, I almost cried, man. I'm like, no.
Yeah. Jeremy, he lives out there like by Athens, and we like that. I think the whole plan is like hopefully rather than going back to Orlando, I think I'm gonna try to shop in like yes college city, you know. So we'll see how that
Yeah,
works. Yeah, Jared's been really helpful to me during this time. So like I'm really thankful for that man. He's a good dude, real good
yeah,
dude.
man. I miss that guy so much, man. Like last time I was up there, me and him chilled and everything. Like I actually tried my first cigar with that guy.
Yeah, he pulled out some the other.
So
Like I was like, I like how they smell, but I don't really smoke like that. But
like me neither. I just wanted to try. I was just like, I've never tried a cigar, so I might as well do it with this guy right here. So we
yeah,
tried it. We sat out back with by the fire, smoked cigars, and drank, and just had a great time, man.
yeah. Jeremy's really Jeremy be getting crossfaded, and he's like, "Yo, you gotta try this." I'm like, "Man, you know damn well I've never tried any type of substance ever." So like, I mean, I've drank before,
Yeah.
as far as like, I've never tried marijuana before, never done it. Just I don't know, I've never had an interest. But he's like, "Yo, gotta get crossfaded," and I'm like, "Nah, I'm good, bro." I feel like I'm paranoid. My mental health will fuck me up. Be like, "Oh shit," and then my PTSD from the army will kick, and then I'll just be like, I'll be
Yeah.
another news or shit. Crazy man goes like fucking ballistic on. Yeah, nah, dude, not me.
Nah, man. You can't go ballistic on them. Don't do it, man.
You just
Oh my goodness, man.
any mind altering thing. Let me just keep it away. That way, I don't like lose my.
Yeah.
I don't know how I'm gonna react. So it's better to just be scared of it than not to do it. Like I mean, to just
Nah,
not.
man. I feel you completely, man. Like I drink like I tried weed, but I never really dug it like that. I was like, yeah, it's
I don't
like
really.
I'll drink, but that's about it.
Yeah, I like especially like in the army, bro. Man, you had to drink something. You just had to. You were just like, yeah, nah, I got to do this. This is just the only way it's gonna get better. I have to.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know, man.
Oh man. Huh?
Uh,
No, but I'm not gonna lie, man. It was so good seeing you, man. Honestly, I really want to talk to you like more like off live so that we can actually like actually have a real conversation. Like this is more
yeah,
gotta.
you're good.
So I just like I thank you for coming on the show, man. This is gonna be on Instagram. I'm trying to see how I can move these interviews, these live interviews from Instagram, and also put them on YouTube because like I actually do like the full like show with like the little like the letters coming on the screen and everything. So it's like I would actually love to have you on a real show where you're sitting right next to me, but
I mean,
we'll
we can
get there when we get there, man.
get there. I can have my little what is it? We can get more into like how music writing process goes and all that other stuff.
Yeah,
Is that
like
yeah? They as I dropped a single like on the 31st, so it should be coming up on iTunes and stuff here soon. It hasn't given me my links yet, so we'll see. Should be like another few days.
yeah, man. Like soon as those links come, send me all of them. They are going all of them, all my social media, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be that. That's like my statement of 2020 right there. That's about the worst breakup I think I've ever had. That song I put out.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I was dating a girl in Florida before everything happened, and she kind of was one of the big reasons why I ended up having to come back to Waycross. So
Yeah.
I was like, well, shit, I'm gonna get back on my feet, and then I'm gonna start making music again. I was putting everything,
Right.
but yo, I did. I dropped that. I dropped. That's my first single through my label. So like, it just makes me feel so good. It's like my
Don't it?
song, my own label is out. I got it mixed up all I got it mixed. It took like a few weeks to bust all my aux tracks because I was trying to get the right like effects to where it doesn't
Yeah.
like completely ruin the like sanctity of it being like real. Like I don't like ever changing my dry tracks too much. So
Yeah.
yeah, like I don't like wet tracks too much. Like you can just tell somebody's like altered it too much, and I don't like doing
Yeah.
that. Like I put just enough reverb on there and just enough like delay on certain parts where it still flows, you know?
Yeah, and it's not so like I don't know, like it just sounds weird, like with all those extra effects, like
Yeah,
especially like in hip hop, I hate it because you can't really even hear the actual words that the person's saying anymore. It sound I don't know, like I want to be able to hear what someone's saying, and like with all those extra effects that people be adding, it's like nah, it's too much.
yeah. And like metal is different because like you have so much distortion coming through. You have to noise gate everything, and you have to give
Yeah,
you enough like way room with your EBs to like what do you got like your 18 to 6. You don't ever really want to go over 3 when you're recording
right.
because you're whipping real bad. And I'm just like, you get on the mic and you start screaming. You have to literally change your level because you have to back up away from the mic a little bit more rather than when you're singing on it.
Yeah,
And you got to noise gate it. You got to compress everything. You got to get all of that like extra distortion you get with like screams and stuff down. Then you got to read
mm.
it so that it doesn't sound so crunchy. So like there's so much that goes into it and it just gets so aggravating at times because you're like, damn, it's so good. And then you're like, oh, I can't fix it. So now I got to re-record it. And then you're just like, ah. But yeah, dude, it's the single should be out like a few days. I'll send you the links. But it's called Brianna. The first song I've ever just been petty, and I'm like, yep, nope, you get your name put as a title. And yeah, that's
That's
your name.
what's up, man.
It's my album is gonna be coming out. It's gonna be called The Rules of Insanity. Uh, basically, the it's pretty much being talking about like all the stages that a person has to go through to finally hit the point of actually being insane. So
Yeah,
you go through like your major heartbreak moments. You go through your most people they have mental health, so then their mental health is just like so pretty much neglected to where they can't really fix a lot of it. So all the triggers just trigger over and over. And you got
yeah,
like people when they just get to a point where they don't have empathy anymore. And
yeah.
yeah, it's going through like every stage of life that I've been in so far. That's kind of put me in like this little insane moment. And
Yeah.
it's my statement of like, hey, I went through this, I went through this, I went through this. So I don't want anyone ever to tell me that they feel like they're crazy because
Mm.
this is like the rules of being insane right here. So if you this,
These are the stages.
yeah, you can't say you're crazy if you haven't gone through this, you know?
Mm.
So that's kind of what I went for.
Yeah, man. And I'm so glad to hear like you got your own label, that you're actually back to dropping music. Like, bro, like when those links, as soon as you get those links, man, make sure you send them over. Like, I want to listen. I want to do like a whole review. We can even come back on here and like literally like do an entire like,
Oh
review
yeah,
show if you want to, man.
sure, man, for sure. I'm down for whatever, whenever. And you
Well, COVID kind of got us like that. We really can't go nowhere, so it's like,
yeah, gotta we gotta collab though, bro. Gotta
yeah, bro. I still gotta sing you that country song. I like, bro. I so think like that would be like an awesome thing with me and you. Like because I'm completely stepping out of my box. Like you're completely stepping out of your box and like we're just going for
Yeah,
something just completely different.
straight out my box. I tried listening to country again, I think 2 days ago. I was like just tired. I was like tired of hearing the same songs over and over. So I played some completely different genre. I was sitting there listening to, was it like Garth Brooks came on or something? And I was like, uh, I don't know, man. And I just kind of listened through it, got through it. Another song came on. I was
Yeah.
like, okay, that one's kind of cool. I don't know who it is, but that one's all right.
Yeah.
They get a pattern, like especially now, like poppy country. They're all like this,
Yeah.
like something about a tractor, something about a train, something about a dog, something about some girl with like
Yeah.
favorite beer or something. And you're just like, no,
Yeah.
we're gonna do it. We're gonna talk about come. We're gonna talk about being raised in South Georgia, not
Yeah.
on. Yeah, we got to do something different. Like we gonna make a song about like the struggle of growing up in Waycross or something. I don't know.
Something like that. We're gonna do something like that, man.
Yeah.
But well, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna go ahead in the interview right now. I'm gonna probably call you on like Facebook Messenger or something, because like I just want us to have like a real conversation. Like we gotta be kind of censoring stuff on Instagram, so. But yeah, man, it's good seeing you, and I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you right after this. I gotta go and do my whole outro. So again, this is talking shit about shit, the podcast where we have fun, get lit, and thank God while we doing it. And we're out, man.
All right, bro.
I'm gonna call you, bro.